Alright, guys. I've been requested. This video has been requested to me, but a lot of people they all been asking. Say, hey man, if we aren't the top guild, how can we fight? You know, how can we put up a fight? I told you guys I would tell you. Clearly, again, we are the top guild. Let's see if I can't put it up. I right here, leaderboards. So we are still the top guild, right? I mean, nobody even comes close. But there's still people who are still active, like people from Odessa are still active, USA are still active, FKY Monkey still, or Money, I guess, are still active. There's a lot of people that are still active in the game. Our server's kind of dying out. It happens because we're the top dogs and we take everything. So anybody who isn't a top dog doesn't get shit, or it's very hard for them to get anything. Like our membership has grown a lot. As people just like they just give up and decide to join us rather than fight us. And actually, there's a few people need to kick out for being inactive for like a week. Yeah, see, kick out and can't. Goddamn it! Not until the battle's over. Yeah, we lost. Wait, is it over? Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Oh shit! Nice. We are ranked 21. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got fucking destroyed. That last battle, we got fucking just absolutely annihilated. We have to wait for the next round of battles to see where we rank, but I mean, it's not bad. Um, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. How to successfully put up a good fight. Well, since I'm the top dog, nobody challenges me. That's one of your big problems right there. You're not challenging. You're not challenging the top dog. You're just most people just sit back. It's like fuck it. They're the top dogs. We can't fight them, but you can and you should. I'm sure you guys have noticed that people grow complacent. They start farming what they should be farming. They don't defend the capitals. I mean, sometimes we don't flat out defend them. We only defend them if people try attacking them. But one guy was able to steal a capital from us by doing that. He just sent his troops in. Nobody was awake or nobody wanted to defend, and he took a capital. Just like that, he collected 500 gold for his guild and a few mil resource for himself. Like, sure, we completely annihilated him after because we got pissed, but he still managed to do that. So you have to keep the top guild on their toes. Now, I'm going to give you guys a piece of info. But I'm gonna tell you guys that towards the end of the video, so you guys actually watch the whole thing. But yeah, like you see me, like you see my guild. We take all the pits in a shiny tile, in the big tiles. We can farm level 12 pits now. You see us gathered here. I mean, these are low levels gathered here with one high level, sure, defending them. But that's it. I mean, any one of your strongest members should come in here and just wipe them out. Like obviously we'll jump in and defend our guild, but until then, I mean, you can get yourself a lot of resources. Like you could just fucking destroy these poor guys and just jump out. Always keep them in their toes. One of the good things about being in the not being in the top guild is you have more farm. I mean, if you only have 30 people in your guild, or 20 people, or 10 people that are active, that means everybody else in the server is farmed to you. Everybody. That's another thing. Don't have allies. I mean, you might think, like, oh, we need to be allies. We need to team up against the top guild. I hate to break it to you, but those allies are actually holding you back. By not being able to farm them and their troops, they're holding you back. If you're an active player and you're a good player at this game, then you know that that's really holding you back. You can buy the already bought it, the monthly gold cards. I'm actually gonna buy this one again, the weekly one. That's actually a really good one to buy. I no longer need the Shadow Matter card because, well, let's see. See, I have 398. I just sent my Meow to collect more, and I have 100 sitting here. So I have 398, almost 400 Shadow Matter, and I'm still upgrading. Like my upgrades have not stopped. I'm still like 9 hours away from level 18 arc. You never stop upgrading. Yeah, I still have time to send out my Galio and my Mia. I can send out everybody to farm my Galio, my Mia, my fucking Soda Man to farm too, because nobody challenges me. Now, should you challenge the top dog? Fuck yeah, you should. Especially if you know his top commanders are out. If you see his top commanders are in pits, guess what you have to do? You have to fucking try to attack him, challenge him, force him to use his shields. Um, So look, let's go to my inventory. Boom. Look at all those jumps and shields I have for free because nobody challenges me. Nobody. If people did challenge me, I'd be forced to use those shields. I'd be forced to use gold. Like, look at the gold I've been able to stockpile because nobody challenges me. If you buy, oh yeah, one of the key resistance, one of the key piece to putting up a good resistance is buying the gold card, the Shadow Matter card, the magazine card. You need the magazines. You need to get stronger. You need the Shadow Matter card because you need Shadow Matter. Now they added Shadow Matter throughout just throughout the world now, spread out, which is kind of nice. But you can still get farm for it. So one of the key things that you do in the old servers is you would buy the Shadow Matter card, do not open it, and just keep it in your mail. By keeping it in your mail, you can stockpile like 2K Shadow Matter, and then when it's your time for the Titan system, um, you can just use it all and get your upgrades. Now I'll go into the Titan system in a little bit, but that's how you can keep your Shadow Matter safe from being plundered. Just keep it in your mail, keep it in your mail, keep it in your mail. You can have 200 mail saved without opening, and you'll be okay. So that's one way. That's kind of important. Now the gold card. Why is the gold card important? Because you can essentially buy two 8-hour shields, right? So one for when you're asleep and one for you're at work. The other 8 hours that you're unshielded, you will farm the fuck out of the enemy, out of whoever the top dog is. Farm them for those 8 hours. Have some jumps if you have some. If you don't, stay on a shiny tile. Also, have a meat shield. What do I mean by a meat shield? T1. Actually, I need to keep building that up. T1 infantry, the best meat shield. Why? Um, from what I've noticed, it's on average you'll lose 3 times what leadership is of the commander. So if I attack you with a 10k commander, you'll lose 3k or 30k rangers, right? So that's kind of like I've seen that's to be the trend. I really haven't written it down. So okay, this guy has this exact leadership, and I've lost this exact amount of troops. But that seems to be the general gist of it. So right now I can survive 3 attacks from someone my strength, and I won't take anything. Now, why do you want to use rangers? Rangers are cheap as hell to train. See, they're super cheap to train, and they protect your higher tier troops. Like if you've ever seen it, whenever you just take a hit and the slaughter system kicks in, you will kill the Yetis first, right? You will kill the Rangers, the Yetis, and the Hummingbirds first. Once you make it through all of that, you will then have to break through the lurkers, the spiders, and the seagulls to get to the bombers, the predators, and get to the high tier stuff, which I'm at right now. I'm just have to reach level 18. I can get my rhinos, but before you can get to my mantises, you have to kill all of that, which will take you quite a while. And most of the time, you'll jump like you'll jump before this goes down. This will go down, you'll jump, and that's the whole point. Have a bigger meat shield than they can break through to get to your high tier troops. If you lose tier 1, who the fuck cares? But if you lose all your fucking T6, T5, whatever high tier troop you have, you're out. Like, that's hours and millions of resources training. Like, it takes me a whole week to train one stack for my Mia. An entire week of training every single day. Like, look how long it takes. It actually takes like 28 hours to train those 60 mantises. So they take forever to fucking train. It takes me a full week to train one stack. I almost have full stacks. I'm missing one stack. But that takes me a full week, and it takes me like 5 mil resource each time, each day. So yeah, that's a lot of resource. All right. What the fuck's Timo doing? um, but that's a lot of resource and a lot of time, which you cannot afford to lose. So what do? How do you protect that? Tier 1 meat shield. If there's somebody who's attacking you for resource, take the hit. Do not defend. Just turn off your auto defend. If you're not a top guy, you don't have a commander that can defend you for sure. Just do that. Don't defend. Don't do anything. I have commanders that can defend me with really good gear and high tier troops, so I don't have to worry about that. Plus, nobody challenges me. So that's another mistake. Always challenge them. Now, what you can also do is if you see like I'm clearly attacking the pit, if you see my pit here, you see my main commander in my pit, or anybody else main commander in the pit. Guess what? Make some Shadow Matter bombs. Shadow Matter bombs are kind of a waste, but if you get the high tier Shadow Matter bombs, you set a Shadow Matter bomb with your weakest guy, then your next guy, then the next guy, then the next guy. Your entire guild does that to the top guy. You kill his commander. You either have to spend gold to revive it, or that commander's gonna be down for hours, and especially if he's not online. If he's not online, fuck, and he can't heal it, it's gonna get recalled. He doesn't have a shield on. You guys can wipe him out, keep him on his toes. Sure, sure. When he wakes up or comes back, he's pissed. He's gonna have hell to. There's gonna be hell to pay. But aren't you getting your ass farmed already? Aren't you already just their farming slave, their whore? I mean, like, aren't they just beating you nonstop until like you just give them what they want? I mean, what do you have to lose? And if you buy that gold card, guess what? You can stay shielded for quite a few hours most of the time. You might have to spend a little extra money throughout the month, like I do. I spent a few $100 trying to get these chest plates. Right, these barely came out. I want them. Chances are I'm not gonna get them. I don't want to just waste all my gold. These are super rare and very important to stay at the top, but they'll be back later. I can save up 100k gold, 151k gold by then, so I can ensure that I'll get one. I'll make a video on these later, but yeah. I mean, you're already being farmed. You're not the top dog. You are their slave. So why not put up a fight, right? Now, this video is getting kind of long, but one of the key things that you should know is the friends list. These are the people I used to be afraid of back in the day. Now, why is this important? Well, it's pretty simple. See, they've all joined my guild now, some of them, and these two over here are inactive. They haven't played in forever. Neon here was actually a very good teammate. He joined me rather early. He was a good vice, but he quit the game. I don't know why. Now, one of the key important things is world chat. To put up a good resistance, do not talk in world chat. Don't ever brag. If someone hits you and you like, hell yeah, watch this. Like, I fucking destroyed you. Don't ever brag. Don't let anger get to you. Don't say, I'm gonna attack this guy because he attacked me. No, no, no. Fight smart. Don't get angry. When you see the top guys comment in world chat, guess what? Add him as a friend. Because when you add him as a friend, remember this? It tells you when they're online. So by knowing when they're online, you can put up a good resistance like, hey, he's not online. Attack his pit. He's not responding. Attack his pit again. He's not responding. It's like, hey guys, I'm gonna go for him for his arc. You poke him. Yeah, I just wanted just took some. His either he'll have a defense or no defense. But if he has a defense, like yeah, he only has a 1k commander. It's like, hey wait, I have a 3k commander. I can wipe out his second best commander. And we can farm him. Then your whole guild just jumps on him. Now, chances are his guild might see that, especially if they're in a nest, and they'll retaliate. They'll try to defend him. But if you don't, holy fuck, he is fucked. And being the top dog, like that's one of the things. Like you're not worried. Like in my server, I'm not worried. Once I merge, I'll be worried. If I'm with if I'm in server, I forgot what server he's in. But if I'm with my buddy Kazuto, shout out to Kazuto, um, fighting on Sabet's server, I know I should be afraid because Kazuto he's an asshole. He will fucking poke you. He will attack your pits. He will just poke you. He will test you. It's like, hey, is his golem out? He'll wait for fucking his golem to be out there. He'll try poking him. Like, oh shit, I won and run away. He did this to a 21 mil power guy. He completely took out like $200 worth of shadow matter. He took all his shit. And then as soon as the guy came back, he's like, very nice, very nice. He wasn't angry. He just waited for him. He just waited for him. Then he attacked him once, killed a massive amount of his meat shield, and then he jumped out because it was on a shy tile. But that's not funny and smart. You can just wait for the guy. Don't get angry. Don't just retaliate right away. I mean, Kazuto's an asshole. He will poke you. He will test you, and as soon as you fuck up, you fucked up. Like in his server, even the top guy shield because anybody can wipe you out. If your best commander's out, guess what? It's gonna get fucked up. They have plasma bombs where they send plasma. You kill one of my troops, plasma deals damage back to your troops, and then on top of that, they have a shadow matter bomb. So they'll kill out your best commander, then they'll come for you. Like these are organized attacks, and they're just amazing. They're very effective. Um, Fighting in the older servers takes more strategy than just pure leadership, and it takes a lot of good gear. Also, that's one of the things I want to get to. You have to farm good gear, farm gear nonstop. I'm constantly farming more epics, so I can farm another Thomas Bell. Wait, like Shidelras. This is the one I recommend server early in the server period. Start farming epics. Don't just get the blueprint shit. The blueprint shit sucks compared to epics. But I'm always farming a new one, hoping for a perfect stat one. I've gotten close, but not perfect yet. So I'm not gonna waste my millennium trying to refine it. Always farm better gear. Always. Never get complacent. Do your faction tasks. Do anything and everything you can to put up a good fight. You also want to use your jumps, your random warp jumps. Just hit somebody and speed up. If you know it's like the main guy, he's attacking one of your buddies with his main commander, and you know he has a good amount of shadow matter and resource, and he doesn't have anything to defend with. Fucking use speed ups, man. Farm some worms, you know. Farm worms, get some speed ups. I think I have some under power ups. Are they? Or are they under? Yeah. See, look, I've been able to farm quite a few speed ups. Just cuz, man. Just cuz, honestly. Just farm as many as you can during a kill event. Get them, and then you see somebody with their shit down. Fucking use them. Attack them. Hit them fast. Take their shit and get the fuck out. Don't let them get complacent. Let them get complacent like me. Like, I can afford. Because I'm not just complacent. Like, no one can really challenge me. I have my Galio. I have my Mia. And I have fucking Soda Man here to defend me. And this bitch is just there for farming and faction quests. I'll send him out to a fucking enriched tile hella far away and then just to get the quest done. But you see, like I don't have to worry about anything. If I had to worry, I wouldn't be able to send my Mia out to farm 50 shadow matter every day and a half. That's how I'm able to stockpile shadow matter. Now shadow matter is needed for a lot of upgrades, a lot. And now to explain the Titan system, whoever has the most shadow matter in a guild, everybody in that guild should send him a minimum of 500k of every resource. But he has to be shielded. Don't just do this to anybody. You have to have him a gold for a shield to be shielded, period, while you upgrade. And you have to have a lot of shadow matter. Because if I have 500 shadow matter, guess what I can do? I can do fucking research. Like, there we go. Let's go. Damn it. Click. Okay, there we go. Let's say I want to get my Walker HP up, my buffs up even more. Well, see, I'm missing a little bit of resource, which I can get later, no problem. But that's because I'm the top dog. I have nothing to worry about. I can farm at my leisure. But you guys are getting farmed. You guys can't have more than a few mil. But if you get shielded for 24 hours, right? You get a 48-hour shield, a 3-day shield, and you have 500 shadow matter. Look at this. Just one upgrade alone requires 50 shadow matter. If I had 500 of it, I mean, I could upgrade this 10 times, or upgrade this 3 times, and go back and upgrade this even more. See? You can upgrade all your stuff. Why? Because you have all the shadow matter, and everybody in your guild, everybody, and I mean everybody, has to participate, or only those who want to participate. You don't want to participate, don't participate. But then when your time, when you want to be Titan, you're not gonna be Titan because you didn't participate the days before, right? Don't be greedy. Give somebody 500k of everything, and if you're like level 14, 15, you can farm that in a day, no problem. Just send it to them. Send as much as you can to that person to help them out. Because if they can put up a resistance with upgrades, research, um, you might not think it's a lot, but it really does stockpile. Like, let me show you. Okay. So the maximum level I've been able to find is 8. Look at that. Walker training. That's the Walker training. So yeah, so I need to upgrade this a few more times. Look at Walker HP by 10%. I think it goes up to 16%, the max. Once it's at its highest level, I think it's 16%. But it adds up. That's one Walker HP, Walker accuracy, then mastery. All these buffs can give you huge advantages later on. So the Titan system works a lot better in the late game than it does in the early game. Early game, people's like, well, why do I need shadow matter? This is why, because later on, everything needs shadow matter. Like, let me go to this building upgrade. See, 50 shadow matter. Not a whole lot of resource, only 5 mil, but a lot of shadow matter. Like, stupid amounts of shadow matter for everything. So by the Titan system, whoever has the most shadow matter, stockpiled in their mill, obviously, because you won't be able to farm that much. Just give them everything. You can catch up on all your buildings, all your research, and you can advance a lot faster to try to keep up with the top guys who just collect tax. Like, I collect tax. I collect 5 mil tax a day, around there. So, like, that's why you see me with a whole bunch of fucking resource. Like I just barely started upgrading this today. I trained on these today, another 60 today, and I still have that much resource. Like tomorrow I'm gonna get another 5 mil, and then another 5 mil on top of what I'm already farming. So yeah, I mean that's what it's like being a top guy. You can collect gold, you can collect tax, you can collect everything from the server, and you get to stay on top. Once you're on top, you get to stay on top. But doesn't mean, and then you get complacent. That's one of the downsides. You get complacent. You stop farming your mags like you should. Like today's what, Wednesday? I haven't completed all my mags yet, all my mag quests yet, but I already have 135. By the time I'm done today, it'll probably be like 150, 160 mags. Like, never stop doing your daily quests. Never ever think you can. Oh, I could just skip today's quest. Nope, do them all. Come in at least the top 50 of every event, so you can get the free 400 mags, 44 mags. If you don't want to win the gold, don't win the gold, cause I'd rather have my guild win the event gold. Like right now, it's a cure event, so see my guild is like winning the fuck out of it. I want my guys to get the 1500 gold, because I collect like 2500 to 3K gold from taxes every day, so I don't need to win this gold. Does it help? Kinda, but I have the gold card, so I don't really need to get super greedy. Plus, I spend money on top of that. So I'd rather have my guild win this event, and then also we're gonna win the guild event. I'll make a video on how to win the guild events later on, because 900 gold to whoever comes in top in the guild event. Everybody else in your guild will get the buffs and the mags. So also work together to get those. One of the key things is don't let them get complacent. Be a thorn in their side. There'll be hell to pay, but there's already hell to pay anyways. You're already their farm, and that's it. Like you essentially belong to them. So put up a good fight. What's the worst that can happen? You know? And add them to your friends list. See when they're online. Make some shadow matter bombs where you can, but I'm talking high tier ones. Like the tier ones won't really do. The tier, probably the tier threes, yeah. Shadow matter bombs, I do those. It's gonna be a lot of shadow matter, but it's worth it at the end. I'm actually not upgrading my railgun because, well, I don't need it, but I probably should. I'll probably start working on that. And yeah, I hope this rant really helps you guys and this gives you some information you didn't know before. Like, if someone attacks me, I'm actually third in my guild. Like, look at that. I'm so proud of these guys. These guys were way weak before, and then I just gave them this information that I'm giving you guys now. And look at that. They shot up so fucking high. I'm so proud. They're my two vice leaders. Man, I'm so glad to call them my friends and allies in this game. Like, yeah, I mean, after a while, sure, you can go join the big guild if you make it to the top 20. But I don't know if you want to. I mean, that kind of loses its fun after a while. We're gonna merge pretty soon. Always, oh yeah, be prepared for a merger too. A merger can get you new allies to take on the top guild if you want allies, or just get you more farm. The point of the game is don't worry about the current situation now. The game is just a game. Remember that too. Have fun, man. And with that, I'll end this video. You guys have any questions? Send me a comment. We'll post a comment. If you guys can like the video too, that'd be kind of cool, so I can keep making more. I'm gonna make a guide to show you guys how to play this game without money later on, and how to play with money once I get like, I don't know, 200 bucks I can just spend on this game apart from my main account. I mean, because I'll rather spend 200 bucks on my main account than a new account. Then I'll give that account away once I make another. Once I make a good account with money, I would probably just give that account away because I don't want two, three accounts. I'll make a free account, then I'll give that account away. Once I'm in the top guild or become the top guild in that server, I'll give that one away to you guys. And, and once I get some money to spend, like 300 bucks, um, I'll give that account away as well. But I hope you guys out. I hope this helps you guys out, and shoot me a message in either the video or on my Facebook page. Just simply search on Facebook at Hydra Arc of War, all one word. You'll find it. It'll be the Hydra logo from Agents of Shield. For those of you that were wondering, yeah, it is from Agents of Shield. My name is Mandalore. That's in the Mandalorians from Star Wars. Yeah, just to answer some quick questions. So you can send me a message there on the Facebook page. The Facebook page actually has all this info and more in writing. but my grammar sucks and people don't want to read, so I started making these videos. So hope this helps you guys out. See ya.